Sorry. This is a quick unproduced video because of the nature of who I'm talking about. It's VenomFangX, and I'm not putting any effort into any video talking about him because of his past as a false flagger, and you know, I'm not going to put the effort into it if it's just going to stand a chance of being flagged down. So this video is actually at the request of SuperSmash43. In the comment section of a video, he asked Rob Lester Films, why don't you pwn this particular video by VenomFangX? And Rob Lester Films said he watched a few seconds of it and he was just totally disgusted. He didn't even want to go there. So then later on in the comment section of that video, he said to me, why don't you try tackling VenomFangX? So I went to the video that he suggested to Rob Lester Films, and I figure that what SuperSmash43 has a problem with is that thousands of atheists have watched this video and none of them have responded in a way that truly refutes what VenomFangX is saying. Possibly because VenomFangX screens his comments and deletes things that go against what he's saying. Or maybe because he doesn't accept video responses if people are disagreeing with him. Because that's one way to win an argument, make sure the other guy doesn't show up. And if he comes across this video, you know, just trolling the YouTubes for his own moniker, he might flag this down just to make sure that no one ever sees this response. But this is a response as a Pwnage template, basically, to show people exactly what is wrong with VenomFangX's video, Thunderfoot's PMSing and false dichotomies. First off, in the beginning of the video, Sean, VenomFangX, he says that Thunderfoot sets up a false dichotomy. The problem with this is that it's quite evident that Sean doesn't know what a false dichotomy is. Maybe he's heard it from atheists with over 100,000 subscribers, and he figures that all their atheist sheep that follow them that don't know anything about philosophy or debate will listen to him if he accuses one of their idols of, you know, some logical fallacy that they're all going to be shocked by. So he says that Thunderfoot sets up a false dichotomy between science and religion by saying which one has produced more advances for mankind. The problem with calling this a false dichotomy is that it's not an either-or statement. Both actually have a chance to further mankind. And Thunderfoot's not stupid enough to say that religion has not benefited mankind in any way. The printed word that we all love and enjoy as readers, hopefully you're all readers, you know, the first printing presses were all for Bibles. You know, so there's one advancement. Religion has entertainment value for some, even if they don't believe and they still go to church. You know, it's something to do. It's a place for fellowship. You know, there's some some benefits of religion. It creates social order, and I know that VenomFangX probably would stray away from arguments like that because, you know, Christians don't like to hear that religion is there to control them and keep them passive. You know, it's a slippery slope kind of argument, but it's true. It does create social order when the majority of people in an area believe something and that something gives them a structure for how to live their lives. So, when you see the scale that Thunderfoot put in his video, and then VenomFangX shows again in his video and then labels it false dichotomy, he's not saying either or, like these two things are mutually exclusive. That would create a false dichotomy. He's not even creating a false dichotomy here. He might be creating a dichotomy, but he's not saying that the only way for us to come to knowledge is science and not religion. Now, if you boil down his claims to the only way that we come to knowledge is through validating arguments versus blindly believing whatever, then you might have a dichotomy that is mutually exclusive. But I would argue that that's not a false dichotomy. That's valid. Okay. So that's the first part of VenomFangX's video. And if anybody wants to pwn him on that, go right ahead. There's your template. Second part of his video, pretty much the whole middle part, he gives a lot of personal testimony. And this is the knowledge through personal experience that you can't share with other people in a way that they understand argument that you get from a lot of religious people, no matter what the religion is. The argument that I have a personal relationship with God that you just can't take away from me with your logic and reason. Stop confusing me with logic and reason. That's what he's doing. He shows his scars on his wrists from, attempting to, well, he's going the wrong way anyway. Those are the attention kind of slit your wrists. Go figure that VenomFangX looks for attention. Who would have thought? Because it's down the highway, not across the street. But let's see. He also gives an example of a man with no arms and no legs and says that his living a happy life is due to God. God took away his arms and legs in the first fucking place, if you're going to believe in God. But all of these things, they're basically saying that you can come to a bit of knowledge that is still valid, but you can't share with anyone because you can only know it personally. Okay, so you see what argument he's making. You have the chink in the armor. Take that and run with it if you want to pwn VenomFangX. Okay, lastly, something that I have a problem with, and I first had a problem with this when I saw it in other people, but then on YouTube, the first time I ever saw it was Inventor Gorilla, when in a video to me, he says, "Forgive me, Lord, but you're an asshole." He asked for forgiveness first, knowing that there's this relationship he has with his deity where he needs to ask for forgiveness for doing bad things, but he asks for forgiveness and then he does it. If you were truly in a redemptive state of mind, you would, not do anything that was wrong. VenomFangX says at the end of his video, "Oh, I'm not going to say anything like an ad hom attack at you, but if I were, I would call you PMS, the pathetic mouthpiece of Satan. But I'm not going to go there because I'm a better person." And, okay, so he's attacked Thunderfoot with that statement, knowing that it's the wrong thing to do. And maybe after making the video and uploading it, after that, he has asked for forgiveness, you know, but he left the video up. And if you continue to do the thing that is wrong, you're not in a redemptive state of mind. You have to quit doing it. And as long as he has that video up, he is still attacking Thunderfoot. Now, if you're going to give him the clause of saying that, oh, I'm not going to do this, but this is what I would do if I would do it, and then he does it, and then he says, but I'm better than that. If you're going to just take him on his word and say that, oh, well, he's better than that. He didn't say it, even though he just said it. Later on in the video, he does make the suggestion that Thunderfoot is a gay pedophile who likes, you know, boys half his age, and he likes to obsess about them on the internets. And he never asks for forgiveness before or after saying that. So there, you've got 3 different ways that you could pwn VenomFangX from one video. And SuperSmash43, there you go. There's the template. Enjoy.